from?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Were you there during the shooting?
Yes.
You were?
Yeah.
And did you witness anything? Or?
I dropped some people off. I'm an Uber driver. I dropped some people off to that festival.
And did you witness anything? Or?
No. The police officer that passed away, my dad coached football with him.
And what are your thoughts on Vegas? What do you think happened there? Do you think they're telling us the truth?
It might be. I mean, I think everything could be a conspiracy.
They've changed their story several times. I talked to 2 eyewitnesses out here last week that were at the concert in the kill zone.
Oh, I wasn't.
And they told me that they saw 6 people get shot right next to them, and those shots came from on the ground, and they were coming from different directions.
Yeah, I don't think that it was just one shooter. I think there was.
So then the authorities are lying to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I already know that. Yeah, that's a given. But to figure out what the actual story is, that's something totally different.
Okay. Now, I've been asking people today a question. You know about the Harvey Weinstein case, of course. Mm-hmm. You know, it's been in the news. You can't deny it. It's all over the place. The man was a known sexual predator for years. I mean, New York Times stopped the story about that in 2004. You know, so I mean, and there've been jokes about it on award ceremonies and TV shows about his sexual proclivities. So it was well known that he was a sexual predator. Now here's my question. With that knowledge, why did Obama send his daughter to be his intern? Can you answer me that question?
Maybe he personally knew him. I mean, we were watching this morning. We were really watching this morning. I mean, maybe he personally knew him. Maybe he had
if he personally knew him, he knew he was a sexual predator. So why would you send your own daughter into the arms of a sexual predator?
Maybe he didn't think that. I mean, maybe.
Well, wait. Again, let me back up here. It was common knowledge that this man was a sexual predator. It was an open secret. When you meet with the president, and Harvey Weinstein met with President Obama 13 times, you get a full, thorough background check. They know everything about you because you meet with the president. They're going to know you're not going to embarrass him. It is the president's call whether they want to meet with that person or not, knowing everything they know about him. So Obama, either one. If he didn't know, then he was the dumbest person walking the face of the earth because everybody else knew, which really puts him in a bad light. The other thing is, he had to have known, and yet he still sent his daughter to be his intern into that environment. Can you answer me why you would send your own?
Probably got paid for it. A lot of these politicians get paid for doing.
So you would sell your own daughter to a sexual predator?
I wouldn't. No.
Well, that's what Obama apparently you just said did. He
might have.
So he sold his daughter to a sexual predator. So Obama's a sexual deviant who sold his daughter.
Some people are deranged.
So Obama, you're saying Obama's deranged?
Some people will do anything for money. Some people will do anything.
So Obama's a deranged prostitute.
No.
But why? You just said he's a pimp. He sold his own. You just told me he sold his own daughter to a sexual predator.
Some people will do anything for money.
And you're saying Obama sold his own daughter to a sexual predator?
I think that Obama was probably pure before he went into office. I think that Obama was probably pure before he went into office, and he might have gotten his way of thinking, his morals might have been altered when he got into office.
Is that a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing.
Well, should he be held accountable for it? I mean, selling your own daughter into sexual slavery would seem to me be...
No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay, but people change.
Personally, I don't think, like, if you haven't been charged for anything, or you haven't been convicted for anything, even though you have been accused and people have said different things, me me personally, even though I know you're a sexual predator, I can't say anything because I have to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, the benefit of the doubt this. It is no, I don't nobody can dispute that Hollywood is a hellhole of sexual deviancy. No one can dispute that. No one. We know that Hollywood is full of sexual deviance. We know this. This is a given. This is like the sky is blue. Even with take out Weinstein, take him out entirely. Why would you send your daughter into that environment? Let alone send into that environment to a known sexual predator. So that what you just said as a defense doesn't wash. If you're a father and you're going to send your own daughter into that environment, that is a level of depravity that goes beyond Satanism.
I mean, my argument still stands. When people go and they are a representative of the United States, when they have power and they're looked at as an icon, their mentality, their morals.
Well, so in other words, you can grab pussies and nobody cares.
Can't. No, they can't.
Well, that's what Trump said.
He was doing that shit before that. He's fucking crazy.
Well, how's he crazy? Do you know that he started the pedophile task force ring on February 17th, and over 15,000 pedophiles have been busted because of Donald Trump? Do you know that?
Probably because he probably might have got paid for that shit too.
So do you have any evidence that is that just bullshit coming out of your head that don't mean nothing? I mean, where is that coming from? Where do you get that?
Like I told you, a lot of people do things for money.
So again, you're reiterating that Obama is a pimp. He is a pimp that sold his daughter into a sexual predator. He's a pimp. That's what you just said. That's what you're telling me, right?
She wants you.
Right?
Who's a pimp?
Obama. No, she just said that Obama's a pimp.
Oh, I doubt she said that.
No, she just said so. She admitted it.
I think she admitted he was cool.
No, her argument was because Obama sent his daughter to Harvey Weinstein to be an intern. See, you had to have known that. Well, why do you mean it was an open secret? How could he have not have known? Well, lady, come back here. Explain yourself. You cannot just walk away like that. Oh, no. What do you do back in Massachusetts?
I'm a farmer.
What do you farm?
Carrots and beets and parsnips and radishes. Turnips.
Wonderful. That's terrific. Are you an organic farmer? Really? Terrific.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the biggest threat to the powers that be. An independent farmer is the biggest threat you can be to the powers that be.
Well,
now here's my question.
I don't know.
No, it is. I mean, they've always attacked farmers first, independent farmers first. Totalitarian states always attack the food givers.
They attack the press.
Well, they should, because the press lies to us.
But you need a central place that everybody agrees is a fact, and he attacks the press.
But they're not telling us the truth, lady.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
How do you know the truth?
Okay.
I mean, all right, then let's deal with this. You want the question?
Yeah.
You've heard of the Harvey Weinstein scandal, correct?
Yep.
Okay, how could you not? I mean, it was an open secret that this guy was a sexual predator. Right? Why would the Obamas send their daughter to be an intern for Harvey Weinstein knowing he was a sexual predator? Can you answer that for me?
Well, yeah.
Why does that matter to you?
Because of the hypocrisy of the left coming out and saying, oh, he grabbed a pussy. When we've got the Obamas sending their daughter to a sexual predator.
This is the main thing you're going to get mad about?
I'm mad about the hypocrisy on the left, and I want you to defend Obama sending their daughter to Harvey Weinstein in January.
According to who?
As an intern. This is Vanity Fair. They bragged about it in Vanity Fair. January 20th, 2017, there's the article. So they're sending their daughter, 18-year-old daughter, to Harvey Weinstein.
You know, Harvey Weinstein should be held totally accountable. But he's just representative of all of Hollywood's standard for decades. Men have been
Well, if they
abusing
knew
women
that,
in
if the
Hollywood
Obamas knew that it's a cesspool, why would you send your daughter
they didn't
into
figure-
that cesspool?
they
Why would you
figured
do
she
that?
wasn't going to get hurt
they've
there.
done a
Why would they figure when it was an open secret that this man was a sexual predator?
No, I don't think it was an open secret. But you know what?
What do you mean it's open? They stopped the story in the New York
what
Times
do
in
you think?
2004.
So you think the Obamas deliberately sent their dear daughter that they love very much, that they send to the most wonderful schools, that they take care of their kids? You really think if they knew that, they would send their daughter there?
They did.
Well, why do you think that they would?
Well, if they didn't know, then the dumbest, stupidest people in the world, because everybody else knew.
No.
It was an open secret. They made jokes about it on TV, about what a sexual predator Harvey Weinstein was for years. Hollywood was at award ceremonies making jokes about a sexual predator.
Maybe they figured that, who knows, but those people take care of their kids. And they've got good.
By what? Sending them to sexual predators as being interns?
You know, you're totally
It wasn't
simplifying
known.
everything.
It wasn't known.
Well, that seems pretty damn simple.
No,
it's a simple
not
question.
simple. It's a
Then
complex
then what-
place.
he either didn't know, which makes him the dumbest person walking the face of the earth, could be the only one that didn't know, or he knew and sent him. One of the two. You can't have neither or.
You in your mind, you can't have either or. But you've never made a mistake in your life, ever, in your whole life.
It's a pretty damn big mistake to send your own daughter into the arms of a known sexual predator. That's a pretty damn big mistake.
Okay. You've never made a mistake ever in your life.
I'm not president of the United States either.
And Trump's never made a mistake ever in his life.
I'm not president of the United States. And when did Trump send his daughter to arms of a sexual predator?
Every time she comes home.
Oh, and how's that proven? Prove that one to me.
Your sign right there.
How's that?
You don't think he's a
right there.
proven sexual
You've proven it
predator?
right on your
You don't
side.
think Donald Trump's a
Why? Because he said 11 years ago in an interview off the record with locker room talk, where it was goaded into saying that makes him a sexual predator?
So many incidents.
Where? Bring them
How
up.
about the trials? for
What
rape?
trials? Bring them up.
Trial for rape. He's
What trials? Bring them up.
13.
Where are they? Bring it up. Those cases were dropped because they were all bogus. So you can't show me those trials. You can get on there. If you're going to show them to me, I'll give you $20 right now. Show me where he did it.
Some InfoWars. Good luck. Let's hope it
Uh-huh.
doesn't go well.
You got no answers, do you? They'll defend it till they die.